Hey everybody, it's your girl Kenlo back at it again. I'm here with my guy Amir, Baltiere Urban HQ. You know that, but all that good shit. So how you feeling? Like what's going on?
Everything good. I'm blessed nonetheless. You know what I mean? When you don't have no complaints and no problems, then you can't. Complain about that for real. People in the world got way more motherfucking shit to worry about than me. Feel me? So I just count my blessings day by day. How you? Everything
I'm
good?
good. I can't complain. I really can't complain. I'm doing great with the show. Put myself out there, you know, show my personality.
See you grinding.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I had to come check in with you real quick.
I was at Safe Set, you know, I ran into my guy, and I was like, you know what? I see him doing great things. I got him more. You know what I'm saying?
What's up? I'm like, no, like let's put this in motion. Because it was a reason why we kind of like crossed paths like that, because we had the prior engagement. Here, like, let's put something.
Yeah, for sure. I've been seeing you running for a minute though. Like, I remember I met you through Rainbow.
Yeah,
I remember I met you through Rainbow. So ever since then, I was like, y'all
funny.
y'all
did.
Yeah, for real?
Yeah, you locked in right now. Shout out to
Rainbow.
Brand Ambassador shit.
How did y'all get started? Like, how did Baltiere get started? Urban HQ, all that. Like,
all right. How we got started? We got to rewind a little bit. It's a little throwback. You know what I'm saying? I started my actual business in the 10th grade in high school.
Okay.
And then start out with Baltiere. It was called Grind Hard, Hustle Harder. Okay. So basically, that was your typical, you know what I mean, one logo, let's switch up the text and the hoodie. Okay. You know what I mean, like one of them type of junk. But you figure in 10th grade, that was almost what 9 years ago. So it's like I kind of was on like I guess the quote unquote wave, like way before like all of the modern clothing brands. So it's like that's why I got a little bit like longevity in the clothing industry, I guess you could say. Well, when it comes to affiliate per se. So in 7th grade, we had Grind Hustle Harder, G3H, which I like to call it around that time. I was just going crazy in high school, you know what I'm saying? Just selling this school, selling to my peers in the school and all that. Like, to the point where I almost got kicked out of high school just because niggas wasn't following the dress code and was wearing the shit. Like, they like, yo, how everybody wearing the hoodies, you know what I mean? Like, yo, like, you got niggas getting written up. I'm like, yo, that ain't my fault. Like,
right, y'all came in with it like.
They want to wear the drip. Like, I almost stopped a nigga from wearing the drip. So, from there, I got to college. And that's when I was like, all right, like, this shit got to turn up a little bit more because I'm driving to do big dogs. Like, niggas who probably got brands that's like sewing and doing that. And I'm like, all right, what can I do to upgrade it a little bit? I'm like, all right, rebrand it a little bit. But what's the name? You know what I'm saying? So, to this day, I can't tell you how the fuck I came up with Baltiere, though.
Yeah, I'm about to ask you, like, how did they even come about?
I can't tell you. I swear I can't. Like, I just was sitting down. I wish I had the notebook. To this day, I wish I could find that joint. That joint was probably long gone in the trash somewhere. But I was just sitting down and just having a bunch of sounds and words, like just putting them together and shit. Just like, at the time, I'm real good with like thinking like original stuff. So I'm like, Baltiere, and it might be Baltiere or something, you know what I mean, like that. But it kind of like flew into Baltiere, and I'm like, something, when I wrote that out, it was just like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? Then I put a little apostrophe on it. Then I added the urban culture to it. So honestly, I could say I was doing anything. Because how do you really explain Baltiere urban culture?
Right.
You can't really, it's not like, it's nothing in the world called the urban culture store or urban and culture didn't really even go together at that time. You know what I mean? Like this is years ago. This is before Migos and you know what I mean? So it's like, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
talk about culture and all that shit, that's very true.
You know what I'm saying? So I was on this whole, for the culture and a way of living and like this was like what I've been was on for. You know what I mean? So after a while, kind of just started growing. New business ventures started, and then we got the studio, we got the Buck Baddies, we got Buck Party, and I do my own photography here and there. So everything kind of just is under the umbrella, under Buck. So I mean, that's why it's like a way of living. It's like, it's not just clothing. It's like, you can't just say Buck's clothes.
Right.
I mean, Buck is like an entity of it. You know what I'm saying? We do it with everything. I mean, so now we're here.
That's what's up. So with Buck Baddies and Buck Parties, like, what is that like knowing that you throw some of the hottest parties in the city? Like, it's like always the time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like the best feeling is people being able to come to my events, be safe, and have fun. You know
right.
Knock on wood, rubber wood. You know what I mean? Like, I never had no problems at no events. I mean, like, you know, little minor stuff here and there, but nobody, you know what I mean, getting shot. I mean, super crazy. So people know when they coming out, they're like, all right, I'm having a good time here, or we set a good atmosphere. When people come to our type of events, it's a different vibe in that joint. Because at the end of the day, we turn up as a family. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we just for the season or we have you on birthdays and hosts. No, like people coming to support and turn up, buy drinks, get lit with us. You know what I'm saying? So that's the best part about throwing parties. Of course, like, you know, the money is cool and meeting the people and stuff like that. But I feel like the best feeling is just having that person be like, people to this day that said one of my parties was the best party they ever been to.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
You were talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you see we try to do like different twists with like different themes, different venues all the time. Like, we never really stagnant for it when we come to the parties. Now, when the baddest shit come to play, it's a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? This was probably like a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know if you noticed, like, even nowadays, the word baddie is used so much.
Yes,
like,
it is. So people
on,
baby,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like it's a word now. Not even like in the city, but like me personally, like last summer, niggas was city girls, not baddies.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh,
come on now.
Yo, they was city girls last year.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Motherfuckers was city girls last year. So top of the summer, you know what I'm saying? We like, yo, we gotta think of something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta think of something. Last year, my brand ambassador, we was out in New York. And we was thinking about like what we can call it's like Baltiere gals and it's, you know what I mean? Just some stuff that ain't make the cut. But me personally, she was like, no, Buck Baddie's the one. My friend, my Buck ambassador, Deja and Key, they was like, no, Buck Baddie's the one. Buck Baddie's the one. So we started with that. We was slacking a little bit. Like, we just was like throwing the name out there, like, oh yeah, we're baddies and baddies this and baddies that. But we wasn't making no gram or we wasn't making no gear or nothing like that. So it's like, I ain't gonna lie, once I started seeing niggas dicky a little bit, I'm like, alright, like, let me, cause it was just supposed to be a thing, you know what I'm saying? It was just supposed to be a thing for us, you know what I'm saying? Just something like on some calm shit, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't supposed to be the whole, oh, they doing this over there, so now he got a group of girls and, you know what I mean? But at the end, it's not a competition, but it's at the end of the day, like, I want niggas to know that we still present, you know what I'm saying? We still trying to get these bookings, we still trying to get their careers up there, their portfolio, stuff like that. So, the Buck Baddies is my newest venture. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's just it's just a group of friends, group of girls that is already brand ambassadors that's already been in the team for a little minute.
Okay.
That's like that step up, like that person that's now help me at the tables, help me sell foods, help me at fashion shows, stuff like that. So the baddies is not just girls who bad. That's the girls who was in the brand that know what's up, that's been there for a little minute, that's now like the people who I have higher expectations for out of all the different girls that's in it. You know what I'm saying? So they just kind of make things go a little bit more crazy when it comes down to the buck stuff because it's like something so different from clothing.
For sure, yeah.
But clothing needs, you know what I mean, that presence at events and that, you know what I mean, that female presence with any brand. You know what I'm saying? So them two itself kind of has its own name, whereas though people might not even support the clothing, support the parties. I mean, some guys might be on the baddies' heads, but I mean, ain't caught the shirt yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything kind of ties into each other.
That's what's up. So with everything like aligning, like what would you say is the greatest part of this whole journey with the clothing line, having Urban HQ, and even having Buck Baddies in the parties?
I feel like the greatest part is knowing that I ain't going to work. You know what I'm saying? I never had a job before, so this is like kind of all I had for real. So it's like niggas who see Buck and know about Buck know that this ain't shit ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit around for my kids. To, you know what I mean? Cop. You know what I'm saying? Once I have my young boy, yeah, baby Buck now and all this. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like this is kind of like my way of living, and the greatest accomplishment for me is just being able to say that like I live on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Got a nice car outside, a nice crib. You know what I mean? Money in my pocket. I mean, never on no broke shit like that. So it's just blessed just to have a brand that can fund everything in my lifestyle and just me still having fun in it.
That's what's up. So with that being said, where can you see yourself in like I'm not gonna say 5 years, at least like a year or so, because you're doing so good now.
Before 30, my goal is to either own a club or a bank.
I can see it through your club.
So a club in the sense of me personally, I don't think it's nobody in their 20s that own a club in the city. If you really think about it, like a lot of these clubs out here, like people 30 plus, I mean 40 plus, 50 plus sometimes. I mean, still trying to be in the clubs. You know what I mean? Like if I ever get to that point, like I'm on some behind the scenes shit. You know what I mean? But I want to be 20 in my 20s on my own club so I can be able to enjoy myself on some power shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I really want one of my goals to be. I'm definitely before 30. Also before 30, I'm gonna start like new businesses as well. Just get my peoples in better positions. You know what I mean? Find out what everybody's good at and applying the pressure on that. You know what I mean? You like to read books, I already bet we coming out with a Baltiere book, how to do whatever. You know what I mean? Like just kind of get my peoples a little bit more incorporated in what I got going on, because this whole time I felt like I've been on some doing it by myself stuff a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So then I was like, all right, bet, let me start putting people in positions where as though people are executives, people have a sense of, all right, bet, it's a little bit more mind every day. You know what I mean? So it's all gonna come into play. Just gonna keep grinding for real. I mean, like never stopping, just being on to the next, like have motherfuckers guessing like what's my next move. Like that's always what's gonna come. I mean, like when it come down to looking in the future, like I know this is what's gonna be it. It's just a matter of what's this gonna entail at that time.
Just by your page and how you talk about it, I could see like this is for you. You know what I'm saying? This is something that you want to do. Just by like seeing your gram and how y'all work together as a team, like you said, it's a family. So it's not like oh this person will do this, they gotta go. Like no, you the type like you'll see somebody again like bro, we gotta do this better. We gotta up the score. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to commend you on that because it's like we both in our 20s, but it's like you being young and a man in Philly, like a black man in Philly, and that you working hard, bro.
Appreciate you.
You working really
Appreciate
hard.
you.
So like with that being said, the main question I love to ask people like, what's your greatest advice for people that's in your position or want to be in your position and take it from?
I would say probably just do what you love for real. Like not every day am I making hundreds of dollars. Some days it's slow, some weeks it's slow. You know what I'm saying? But my love for what I got going on is really what keeps me going for real. It don't matter what you do. You be doing makeup, you be cleaning sneakers, you can be cleaning buildings. Like it don't matter what it is. Like I wake up every day basically doing what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody gonna tell me what to do, when to get up, when to be home. You know what I mean? It's like I go make my own schedule every single day. So my advice to the people is grind. You know what I'm saying? Like over time you get what you want. You know what I'm saying? But somebody most high always has a plan for when you're gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you believe in, you always gotta believe in somebody giving it to you. You know what I'm saying? Shit just don't fall in your fucking lap. You know what I'm saying? Whether you believe in faith, whether you be in luck, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna work. I mean with the work, the results will come. Without no work, ain't gonna be no results.
I like that. So with that being said, it's your girl Kenlo back at it again. I'm with our guy Amir, a Baltiere, always. You
already know, I had fun. It was a good conversation. I mean, hopefully drop some gems on y'all. I mean, make sure y'all tune in. You already know, Baltiere Urban Culture, YouTube, Google, MySpace, Instagram, Twitter. All that good stuff, you know what I mean? Just Google me, everything will pop up. You feel me? Make sure you show love to whatever we got going on. Yeah, pop up, you know what I mean? New collection out. You know what I mean? We got the drip on, you know what I mean? Shout out to, you know what I mean, the gang for pulling up to Urban HQ, for shooting some good footage, you know what I mean? Can't wait to get this out there, you know what I mean? Get things rolling. Appreciate y'all having me.
Sure. You already know where to follow me on the gram, at your girl Kenlo _ powered by Kenlo TV. We see y'all soon.
You already know, gang.
Beautiful.